Peace, family. Contra Queen here. And I have some tea for y'all. Listen, we got channels, we got spirit coming through, we got the cards ready. Now, 2025 is right around the corner. And before we even get into the readings, I want to channel some important messages, some news, and some updates for the family so y'all know what's going on. Maybe if y'all tapped in, if we have any empaths, any other psychics, any introverts, any people who's been tapped into these frequencies, I'm talking about the star family, the star seeds. I'm talking about the channelers. Like all of that information has been coming through heavy. Shout out to the family. Where y'all from? Y'all see where I'm from. I'm repping my city, Brooklyn. Okay. So where y'all from? Let me see in the chat. We in the chat live. Like, don't go nowhere, family, because once again, like I said, I have important messages that I want to give to the family, some downloads that I got, and I'm sure if y'all are channelers too, y'all probably got similar downloads. Okay, whew, let's go. We got a lot to talk about. We have a lot to talk about. All right, so I had a little bit of feedback, but I see y'all in the live. Now listen, before y'all start sending money to the Cash App and to the Super Chat for the readings, let me just first say 2025 is going to be a very interesting year. I'm hearing that it's going to be the battle of the belief systems. Hear me. They're trying to, y'all have homework to do. Y'all already know when y'all come into my lives, make sure, first of all, if you coming in, hello. Anybody new? Hello. How y'all doing? Welcome to our space. This is a family space, a peaceful space here. Make sure that you subscribe and hit that bell so you'll always be notified when we do go live, when we do readings, and when we have new videos coming up, right? We have new videos every week. Now, y'all told me y'all wanted me to go live more, so I'm going to go live more, right? And also make sure you hit that thumbs up button. When you hit that thumbs up button, you know, it's free to hit that thumbs up button. It supports and it also helps to get this video pumping through the algorithms, right? All right. Help me to help you. Now, one thing I want to say, we deep in here. We got a lot of people from all over the place. Like, shout out to Chicago. I see all types of cities. Okay. South Carolina, Oklahoma, Atlanta. All right, Cleveland. All right. So once again, family, I'm hearing that people's belief systems are going to change, right? Like a lot of people has already been changing their mind. People who were asleep are starting to wake up. People are starting to catch up to these frequencies because now we're in this time of awakening where we've been saying this for the longest, right? Like the earth is splitting and you have to make a decision. If you've been trying to hold on to relationships that are not working, it's going to be very stressful for you. Pain is something that's necessary for growth, but suffering is something that humans decide to choose. Suffering is a choice. Now, I want you to realize too that this is a really powerful time to do shadow work, to tap into your shadow, the subconscious mind. Now, a lot of YouTubers, a lot of these spiritual gurus, they tell you that you're just supposed to hope and wish for the best and avoid the darkness, avoid the shadow. But what they've been doing is lying to you. The power is in the shadow, because if you study dark psychology, if you study shadow work, if you understand who your shadow really is, your shadow is really you, just a suppressed version of you, right? The suppressed version of you. This is the childlike self that never got a chance to express itself. It's the suppressed version of you. So let's say, for instance, right, if you always wanted to create and you wanted to do certain things, maybe your family didn't want you to do a certain type of career. Maybe they pushed you to do something else. And so now you grew up. The older that you get, you start to forget your hopes and dreams when you was a child. You start to grow up and you harden and you become more rigid and you forget what it is that you really came to this planet to do. Now, if you're a stubborn person and you're like, no, I want to focus on this thing, even though it's not working for you, you're going to keep hitting the wall. The reason why I want to do this reading tonight is because a lot of people have been asking me, Conjure Queen, what's coming for 2025? Conjure Queen, like, you know, we need readings. We need to know what's happening. There's so much chaos going into the world with politics, with the aliens, UFOs now popping in and out like they always been here. Weird creatures coming up out of the waters. Okay, like, I have to tell y'all about a dream that I had too. Okay, first of all, I had a dream the other day, and for those who are tapped in, if you have the gift of oneromancy is the psychic ability to see the future in dreams, to communicate with spirits and channel information in your dreams. This is one of the most ancient, most powerful forms of divination since ancient Egyptian times, Sumerian times, like even way before that. Like that, dreams were the way for you to talk to and tap into your subconscious, your shadow self, which is your true divine self, the primordial power that came before light. And you're tapping into that energy in order to find out the truth, to find out what is blocking you, to find out what the future holds. So I would definitely recommend everybody in here, if you're a student of mine, I always tell everybody to get their journals, get their pen and paper ready, like next to their bed, because you have dream spirit is communicating to you. Okay. And if you're not already signed up to my Conjurer Society, you sleeping, baby, because in the Conjurer Society, we have a manifestation challenge right now, and it is changing lives. It is helping people to learn how to manifest their power. It is teaching you how to turn your psychic abilities and make it concrete and real. A lot of y'all have psychic abilities and powers and even alien DNA, and nobody's taught you how to activate it. Nobody taught you how to utilize this power. So you're wondering why you feel frustrated. You're wondering why you feel blocked. You're wondering why things are not going right for you. It's because nobody ever taught you or helped guide you into how to unlock this energy. Maybe you have unlocked this energy by accident. I'm going to get to the dream that I'm channeling. Maybe you had unlocked this power by accident. Maybe it's when you get really angry. It's called the Inky gene, E-N-K-I, right? That Inky gene is when you are tapping into your dormant DNA. This is when you black out. Anybody in here, anime head? Shout out to my anime fans. I'm an anime head here. And if you ever watch anime, I definitely recommend watching Mob Psycho. Mob Psycho is a perfect example of what happens when you have your shadow and you suppress your psychic abilities and your spiritual powers. When you suppress that shadow, it can overcome you and it can become like a serious demon that overtakes you. Now, let's be clear, okay? That word demon is not necessarily bad. There's no such thing as good and bad. That's something that humans created. We got to start thinking like titans and gods. We got to get out of this human construct. The human construct, these moralisms was designed and put in place to keep you trapped into this prison, 3D realm. You're still stuck in this duality, good, bad, right? What's right, what's wrong. Like you gotta rise above that. You got to rise above that. And that comes with wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Like my grandmother always said, always pray for, if you can't pray for nothing, if you can't ask for anything, meditate on wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. That's all you need in this world. And that will take you to new heights. Okay. Now, Mob Psycho. Now, Mob Psycho is basically about this boy who is called, like, he has ESP. Psychic abilities, telekinesis, like he can move things with his mind. He has psychic powers and he's super, super strong. But the funny thing about Mob is that Mob, and I'm not going to give away too much because I don't want to spoil for y'all, but I'm going to tell y'all some things. The thing about Mob, that's the main character, he's a very chill guy. Like he's not arrogant. He's very gentle. He's very sweet. And a lot of y'all are very like soft-spoken, like very gentle, very kind souls. But life was very hard to you. Maybe you had, your siblings was mean to you. Your family was mean to you. Maybe you was mistreated in school. Maybe just people, it just seemed like the world always was against you. And you was like, yo, what is wrong with everybody? Why does it seem like people are attacking me? People can see your light. People can see the power inside of you before you even realize it yourself. People can see your shadow, which is your true essence, your true primordial power and your gifts before you do. People see this when you're a child. For young girls, young women who always was tapped into their spiritual power is also synchronized with sexual power. Now, this is why a lot of young girls probably was, let's be honest, like older men probably looked at you. Maybe you was more developed when you was younger. Maybe you got unwanted attention when you was younger from older men, right? That's because you already had your sexual kundalini power activated. Same with men, okay? Men, remember, your sexual power is connected to your psychic power. And so that's why certain religions, they taught you that sex is bad, right? You're supposed to not tap into that sexual nature. And I find that spiritual people tend to be the most horniest, freakiest people ever. Okay. Like, listen, brujas, y'all know. Okay. Because these men out here, now the men, they ain't afraid of the brujas no more. Now the men are looking for the brujas. You know what they call us in the hood? The hood dudes call us pixies, yo. I'm done with them. They were like, yo, I got to give me a pixie girl. Like them magical girls or spiritual girls. Yeah. But you better come correct, though, because best to believe you better do what's right, because spirit will handle your ass if you don't. And if y'all don't follow my Instagram, go follow my Instagram. Oh, I forgot to connect my Instagram family. Hold on, let me connect Instagram. Did I even go live on Instagram? Oopsie. I don't think I did. Sorry, I got tapped into the channel. I forgot to go live on Instagram. Peace, Instagram family. I'm sorry. Y'all know when I starts to going. Okay, so hopefully there's no issues or nothing like that with the live tonight, because y'all know sometimes when we start channeling, the technology starts messing up. We still in Mercury retrograde. It's a lot of planets and shit hitting the Earth. So where was I? Mob. Okay. Now, hold on, let me drink some water. Y'all know when I start channeling. Hold on. Mob Cycle. Okay. Mob Cycle 100. You guys can watch this on Netflix. You can watch this on Crunchyroll, and they probably got it on some other sites. But anyway, the reason why I bring that anime up, right? And if you are not into anime, that's cool. But this is something that maybe you want to get your children into, because it's educating them on who they are. These babies are waking up and their power's already activated, right? Mob Psycho basically talks about this guy who's very chill guy. He don't bother nobody, but it just seems like everybody is always after him, bullies and everything. And so anyway, whenever they press him, Mob be like, yo, chill. Like, I don't even want to fight you. I don't want to hurt you. So they thinking that he's being egotistical. They like, who you think you are? You going to hurt me? You going to hurt me? Only thing I'm going to say is, once Mob blacks out, like, let's say like somebody's like, he'll be taking those punches. He'll be taking those hits. He won't even hit you back. But let's say you knock him out and his subconscious takes over. He becomes a demon and he is hard to control. Like, he will destroy everything. And like, some of y'all are like that. Like, when y'all get to that certain level of anger, when your emotions are so excited and heightened and you can't even control yourself, you turn to somebody else. That's when your subconscious, your shadow takes over. And this is why on my platform, I always talk about connecting to your shadow, merging the conscious with the subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind is always active. And that's where your power is at. That's the dormant DNA. That's the junk DNA that they talk about in biology class in school, if y'all was paying attention. Right? Junk DNA is really your alien DNA. And shout out to my moderators in the building too. Shout out to the moderators holding it down. You always hold it down when I be talking. Shout out to TJ. Paul, thank you. And I gave out some wrenches too for the people who help with the likes and stuff. Also hit that thumbs up button, family, because we are going to get into some channels tonight. I'm going to be doing reads for individual people in the chat. If you are on Instagram, I would highly suggest you come over to YouTube, because I can't look at two different screens. Okay. If you want to come into the YouTube, come over here, so that way we can even see you in the chat live and even post you up on the screen, give you some screen time. Okay. Now, a lot of y'all are like Mob. A lot of y'all are chill people, but once somebody press that button, that right button that make you black out, see red, okay, and you come to and you don't know what happened, that is your inky gene being activated, okay? And this is something that is not controlled, but I want to teach you how to control it. I want to teach you how to utilize this. I want to teach you how to turn your demons into your friends and your allies instead of it turning against you. Okay, I want you to realize that everything that we have been taught is a lie. I grew up in a Christian household. My family were Christian. I went to Sunday school. I was in the choir. I was in Bible study. Like, I was in the church heavy growing up. So I want you to understand that I wasn't always into this path. I was always curious about the world, and more people are going to start asking questions like, where do we come from? Right? As these aliens and stuff start making themselves known. I already had a vision in 2016 that they was going to do a conference, and these other beings will make themselves known on TV, on broadcast, live, digital, whatever you want to say, live streams. They're going to come forward and they're going to be like, yeah, we've been here the whole entire time. And they may look just like you and me, but they're going to present themselves like this so that they don't look too scary, because they have the technology and the ability to bend the aspect of light. Right? When you deal with like chameleons, shapeshifters, they know how to manipulate the frequency or the aspect of light. What is light? Light is photons, right? But we always taught that we're supposed to follow the light. We're supposed to be into the light. I want you guys to research Operation Mockingbird. Operation Mockingbird was a project that was fulfilled by the government in order to infiltrate the media, in order to portray a certain image, to steer the public's mind in a certain way. This is why I said it's going to be a battle of the belief systems. Why do you think that they're going so hard? America is like, yo, we're going to ban TikTok. They want to control the narrative. There's a reason why other countries, they don't allow certain platforms in their country. It's going to be, the revolution, like I said, is not going to be televised, it's going to be digitalized. And now more people are starting to wake up. They didn't think that social media was going to awaken up the people. The younger, all of the generations, all of us, you got to think about it, right? All of us are connected on the same platforms. So Gen X, baby boomers, Gen Z, what they call them, Gen Alpha, all of us are all intertwined now. Okay, and we're being exposed to similar information. Now, the reason why I bring up Operation Mockingbird is because Spirit gave me a message that there's going to be the fall of giants, false giants, because the real giants are you. Right? The giants that they was talking about, the titans that fell into the abyss, into the sleep spell, you're going to start rising up now. That dragon, the Kundalini energy, the year of the dragon is now, but the year of the serpent is next year. All right? Serpent deals with wisdom. Right? Aida Wero. Right? Dambala. When Chucky was talking about Aide, Due, Dambala, give me the power, I beg of you, he was talking about tapping into that Kundalini energy. How was he able to switch his soul into a doll? This is the alchemy that they talk about, that they told you to be afraid of. This is what I talk about on my platform. This is what I teach you in my Conjurer Society. If you guys are ready to start tapping into your God DNA, if you are ready to start utilizing your Inky gene and stop allowing things to just happen to you, if you're ready to start taking control of your destiny, you got to join the Conjurer Society. We are a community. We have our own platform, because let's be honest, they're trying to censor us, censor the information, take down videos, censor the true spiritual gurus. Because the reason why I bring up Operation Mockingbird, sorry, I'm all over the place, y'all know what I channel I'm. Okay, Operation Mockingbird, they have, this is crazy. Be very careful with who you follow. Be very careful of who you worship. You shouldn't be worshiping anybody, point blank, period. You can learn from people, but I would never say to worship anybody. And even when it comes to my platform, I always give y'all my resources. I tell y'all to cross-reference what I say and never just take what people say as gospel. When people start telling you they're the only way, that you have to go to them in order to find spiritual elevation, that if you go to anybody else, you're going to, like, that's going right back into the same religion that kept our mind boxed in, right? In that prison. We're breaking out of that now. Those old belief systems they're not serving us anymore, right? And now that firmament, or now that veil, or that force field is breaking from the earth, those solar flares, those cosmic rays are hitting us, and now we're waking up and our powers are turning on. Our dreams are getting stronger. Our star family is being able to communicate with us. Our telepathic abilities are turning on. Some of y'all are very telepathic, and you can send signals as well as receive signals from people. So that's why you've been feeling more tired and overwhelmed, probably having headaches, right? Probably having shift in your body temperature. You guys check out this book called Cyclomancy. It's over $1,000. Somebody said it's like $3,000 now on Amazon and online, but guys, I have the PDF in my Conjurer Society. Listen, this is what you want to tap into. This is going to help you to learn how to tap into your telekinesis, your pyrokinesis, how to move things with your mind, how to understand your psychic powers and stop being a victim to it. Right? The headaches, that's part of your ascension symptoms. This is why it's very important that you hydrate. Very, very important. Some of y'all may be feeling dehydrated, feeling lightheaded, feeling vertigo, right? Feeling faint. Listen, you got to rest at this time. Rest. Please don't push yourself, because your spiritual body is, your physical body is trying to catch up with your spiritual body. You're going to be going through some very weird things right now, and you have to listen to Spirit, because Spirit is going to be doing a deep cleaning of your life. I'm hearing a deep cleaning. Spirit is coming in to sweep out everybody, everything that is not serving you anymore. And yes, it will feel like there's a void inside of you. Some of y'all may be feeling emotional, not know why. Y'all might be crying, might be feeling angry, because your shadow is starting to rear its head now. The person that you've been suppressing, the person that you've been denying, the person that you've been hiding from, the true you is coming forward now. And the more you suppress it, the angrier it's going to get, and the more it's going to rear its ugly head. right? It's like the Hydra. Every time you try to cut the Hydra's neck off, another one sprouts out. So it's like you cannot run from who you are. And they talk about it in Mob Psycho too, right? The only way he's really able to truly cultivate himself is because he has to accept his shadow. Until he learns to accept his shadow, that thing is going to always overcome him. He can't control it. And also too, in the anime, I'm trying not to give too much away. If you notice, a lot of people who are very spiritually powerful, they tend to have very like rested bitch face. Or like asshole face. Anybody ever tell you like you look mean? Or anybody ever tell you like, yo, like, why you always look you angry? Or why you always look like you upset? Or maybe you might have like a expressionless face. I noticed that very spiritual people, they tend to have mean mugs, not even wanting to, because I feel like that's a defense mechanism. I feel like, y'all know how in certain spiritual paths, they have like those masks that look scary, like demonic mask or Oni mask. Right? Like they used to wear that or put that on the temples because it would scare away evil spirits. So a lot of the times people may say you have a scary face. People say you have a scary looking face or you look intimidating because they see that face is to protect you. You might be a really friendly person. You might be, very open, very friendly, but you have to have that mean mug because even though you're not even doing it consciously, your subconscious is protecting you. That's the demon that's saying, fuck with me if you want to. Fuck with me if you want to. Okay? That's what that demon is saying. And this is why I always tell y'all, stop suppressing it. Your dark side has to be cultivated with your light. Right? Operation Mockingbird didn't just stop with TV. Operation Mockingbird also applies to social media as well. That's why I bring that up. Be very careful of who you follow. Be very careful of who you worship. Be very careful of who you call your leader. Because at the end of the day, matter of fact, y'all need to go and watch my video I made earlier this year in January talking about the prophecies for 2024. Since I started making my videos in 2015, right? I've been on YouTube since 2015. I've been on this journey since 2015, doing readings, doing psychic readings, telling y'all prophecies. Everything that I said has come true. Everything that we talked about is happening now. Everything. So this is why I say save these videos, screen record these videos because they take the shits down. Thank you so much for the donation. Nades, I appreciate you, my love. Listen, family, we're going to be seeing people. You're going to be surprised. You're going to be like, yo, I didn't even know this person was a scammer. I didn't even know that this person was a charlatan. They're trying to control the narrative because more of us are waking up. And so now they're infiltrating the conscious community because they want to steer things in a certain narrative. And these are they call them plants, agents, all different types of names you want to think of, but they're strategically put in place to steer you away from the truth. So let's say you decide that you want to start a platform. And let's say it's something that nobody else is talking about, right? And your platform is getting numbers. Like people are interested in what you're talking about. Next thing you know, somebody pops up literally, maybe like not too long after they see you popping, and they just started their platform. And now they got all of these views, all of these subscribers, and they talking about everything you're talking about. And maybe they're not even dressed like you. They may try to copy your accent or the swag or your body language, right? They call this destiny swapping. They call this trying to copy you. This is a ritual where somebody want to take your power. They try to emulate you, copy you. But they're going to fuck around and do that to the right motherfucker because I'm telling you right now, karma is whooping ass. And I've been seeing it. I've been seeing the carbon copies get dragged. I've been seeing, they getting G-checked out here. Because G-check basically means, for those who don't know, right, in Brooklyn, let's say you out here, you claiming that you blood, you crip, you whatever, you from a gang. And somebody who's really in that gang G-checks you and be like, oh, where are you from this gang? And so they'll say certain things, certain code words to see if you know what that means. If you don't know the password, if you don't know the code word, if you don't know how to respond, you getting your ass beat, if not killed. Unalived. Oops, I'm not supposed to say that K word, right? Yeah, you're getting unalived. So it's the same with spirit. You out here rocking certain medallia. You out here saying certain things. You professing yourself as being a leader. So spirit's going to hold you accountable to that, right? Whatever we speak, we make it real and speak it into existence. So now the spirit is looking at you like, oh, word? You about that life, huh? Okay, let's put you through the test. And we all go through the test. I've been through the test too. They're going to try to scare the hell out of you to see if you built for this. They're going to try to, and I know this might sound crazy, like, why would spirit want to hurt you? It's called initiation for a reason. Anybody who's ever been initiated into a sorority, a fraternity, a spiritual path, a gang, whatever type of initiation, you got to go through some type of a test. They have to check you because they can't let anybody in. You can't be out here just saying you're a leader and you're not. And you get, like I said, we're going to see a lot of people fall. And a lot of us, people are going to be surprised. Some of y'all, not so much, because some of y'all probably will be like, oh, I already seen this happening. I was just waiting for the ball to drop. The agents, COINTELPRO, Operation Mockingbird, and also, too, what they'll try to do is they'll copy you and they'll try to discredit you. They'll copy you and say you're the clone. Imagine that. Imagine a clone telling the original, you're a clone. I'm the real one. This is why I always tell y'all, please do your research. Thank you for the donation. Please do your research. I want everybody in here to do their homework. Write this down. If you notice somebody just popped up on a platform literally weeks ago, days ago, maybe not even years ago, and then they just got all of these followers, all of this stuff, they're being pushed. They got celebrities on their platform. They got all of this stuff. People like, yo, what the fuck? Look at the timestamps. Look at the timestamps. Not when they started their platform, because anybody could start a platform, but that don't mean that they was talking about this consciousness stuff. They probably was talking about all types of random things, cooking videos, hair videos, whatever. Look at the timestamps. When was this person talking about what they talking about now? When did they start? Look at the dates and compare it to whoever it is that they say that's copying them. Because timestamps don't lie. Numbers do not lie. This is why I always tell you, I don't believe what you see. People can buy views. People could buy followers. When I found out that people could buy views and shit, I was confused. I'm like, wow, people buying views out here? So you sitting here thinking that you're not doing no numbers. Meanwhile, the person you think is doing numbers, they buying that shit. They buying subscribers. They buying likes. People buying comments out here. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? So it's an illusion. All of this shit is fake. You can't believe none of this shit, yo. And that shit blew me. That shit blew my fucking mind. I was like, I can't believe this. So this is why I tell y'all, stop comparing yourself to other people, because the same people that you think that's doing better than you actually doing better than them. Your numbers are legit. Them shits is bought. It's an illusion. Don't believe everything on social media. Don't believe everything you see on social media. Clones cannot duplicate what spirit has created. Energetic signatures unique to every soul, yet they still attempt it. Ancient Angel 555. I don't understand. Why? It's like, why y'all be trying the real ones? You know what I think it is? I think that people step onto this journey and they think that it's a cash grab. But what they don't realize is that the chosen ones, the real ones, we don't have a choice but to do this. I said this before. I have not had a job since 2015. Spirit made me leave my 9-to-5 job, and they said, you have to focus on this now. If I tried to do anything else, it was blocked. So when other people try to step into your lane and block your blessings, understand they will get handled. This whole entire year was the year of karmic reckoning, right? Karmic retribution. People who have done you wrong, false leaders have been falling, celebrity worship. People don't even worship these celebrities no more. Told you this would happen. That celebrity worship culture is dead. Once 2020 happened and people were seeing the true difference between how the celebrities was living and how people who are the real people were living, they telling everybody in the world, the masses, oh, you gotta wear a mask. Oh, you can't travel, you can't do this. But then y'all saw the celebrities doing everything that they said that y'all couldn't do. Why? Privilege, money. They threw it in your face. And what did that do? That made people feel some type of way, right? It's like, wait a minute, I'm supporting you and I'm doing all of this for you, but you're not giving nothing back. What? Make it make sense. Make it make sense. The veil has lifted. We see these celebrities for who they really are. TJ Godwin, you always on point. You always on point. You are always on point. Now, hold on. I want y'all to also research this. This is an announcement that I have. I know we're going to get into readings. I ain't forget. But I have to get into the announcements first because I got to let y'all know what's going on. I have to channel it first before I forget. Did y'all hear about Bill Gates? Like, the Times had put on their website today that there's this huge thing going on now where people are very, 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 very skeptical about Bill Gates. They're saying that Bill Gates is out here trying to inject the cows, and they saying that it was really to like some type of excuse. I know how to make excuses, right? Like, oh yeah, we're injecting the cows with this particular enzyme so that the cows won't have mad cow disease and all this other stuff. But no, people said when they did further research, they found out that they're trying to inject the cows and the animals with something to make men infertile, sterile. And a lot of men have been having some erectile dysfunction problems. Young men in their like 20s having erectile dysfunction problems. And it's because the food that you're eating, right? And sometimes it might, like I said, these people are very spiritual. So this is also a spiritual attack on you. They're attacking your sexual nature. What did we say in the beginning of this video? And I want y'all all to watch this video again once it posts because y'all probably missed some stuff and it's very important information that you have to get. If they're messing with your sexual nature, they don't want you to reproduce. They don't want you to create. They don't want your kundalini power, your sexual power to awaken. So they're trying to attack the adolescents, the teenagers. Even young teenage boys are having issues getting up. Young girls are having infertility issues, right? Their cycles, having cysts and all types of tumors and stuff growing on their uterus, and they're not even sexually active yet. Like, it's really, this is what they're not talking about. And they're attacking the babies. Like, I don't understand why people are not being upset about this. Like, if somebody's attacking my baby, I'm ready to fight and go to war, okay? I'm ready to go to war. I'm a Cancer. What's y'all sign in the building? Any Cancers, any water signs? Shout out to the Sagittarius in the building. Yo, let me tell you something. Cancers, we chill. We don't bother nobody. But you mess with our family. You mess with our loved ones. Oh, baby. We lovers, but we fight for what we love. Okay? That's when the fucking claws come out, baby. Like, you see a whole nother side of us. Cancers are scary. Cancers are scary when they get mad. Oh, why is this not pinning? Hold on. Ironically, I came across shadow work after. Hold on. Why is it not letting me pin this? There we go. Thank you for the donation. Ironically, I came across shadow work after taking notice of shadow within posting a Sonic 2. I gotta watch that. Synchronization is the strong essence within my life, a specific pain of lost tap power. Listen, Iron, I'm telling you right now, when I say these false leaders are falling, everybody that's tapped in, your energy is going to be on a whole nother level. It's going to start 2025. The previous years from 2020 to 2024 has just been like a clean sweep. It's been opening up people's eyes. 2020 was giving you 2020 vision to see, okay? Everybody sees what's going on now. Those who still act like they don't want to see, they have cognitive dissonance. They don't want to see it. They don't want to see it. If y'all ever seen that show called, oh my God, what was it called? Not Happy Ever After. What was the name of that fairy tale show called Once Upon a Time? Once upon a time, and the witch pretty much put a whole spell on a whole entire town, and she was like, listen, they were all magical beings, but she put a sleep spell and an amnesia spell on them where they wasn't able to use magic. They forgot that they was magical. They forgot who they were. They thought that they were average human beings working average jobs, not realizing that they were super, like, some of it were kings and queens, some of it was magical beings, fae, unicorns, all types of weird stuff, like magical creatures. And they forgot about it. And so, I don't want to say this part. I don't want to give it away. But I'm just going to say that they have these abilities to put people to sleep. And that sleep spell that they had everybody under, where magic wasn't able to be used and stuff, that shit is breaking. You're going to start seeing giants. Yo, my mother channeled something to me. Since I was a little girl, my mother always been a channeler. And she used to always say things to me that didn't make sense when I was little. But now that I'm older, she's able to talk to me, and she, you know, it's making sense. And I brought my mother on my channel a few times, y'all. If y'all have never seen me and my mom go live, we did 2 segments on my platform. Just research Conjure Queen and Mama Bear. There's 2 videos, about an hour long, both of them an hour long. And my mom is just channeling mad information. And she talks to me, and she's like, I was talking to her one day. I was like, Mom, you know about the little people or whatever like that? And she was like, what little people? We are the little people. She was like, they had giants in those days. We're the little ones that they talk about. She was like, as a matter of fact, those giants are still alive. She was talking about like they have a wall that's blocking out the giants, and it's like a different land that they're in. She was like, but they're here, but whatever that wall is, those giants is coming. And I've been having dreams about giants. So now all of that is starting to make sense to me. And I brought it up to her. I'm like, Mom, remember that time when I was little, you took my giants and stuff? I'm like, you know they talking about that now? She was like, yeah, I know. And it's crazy because my mom always been tapped in. She's always been tapped in. And a lot of people who's locked up in an insane asylum, the crazy house, it's going to be an attack on, it's going to be an attack on the spiritual people. They're going to try to deem you crazy. They're going to try to lock you up. Okay. And remember what Agent Smith said, right? Like what in the Matrix, when you are still plugged into this Matrix and you're still a pawn to it, anybody can be hijacked. The human body. Did y'all see that video of that little girl that was going wild in the supermarket throwing all of that stuff? That was a possession, baby. And you got to understand too, these entities will hijack you and hijack people who are vulnerable. This is why I always talk about protecting your babies. This is why I always talk about doing psychic self-defense and protection. Y'all think I just be teaching y'all this for fun? No, it's to defend yourself. Why are you going to go out into the world without your armor? You ain't going to go out in this brick ass cold New York City with no coat on. You will catch pneumonia. You're going to get sick, catch coochie cold. That's a real thing. So I ain't playing. Y'all got to protect yourself in all ways. Now, Project Stargate. Here's proof that psychics are real. This is how they contradict themselves. And listen, if you in the chat, make sure you hit that thumbs up button, y'all, because we got over like 800 some people in here. It don't take much to hit that X button, hit that thumbs up button, and come right back into the live. This is how you know that they contradict themselves. If you don't think that their psychic powers is real, why do they have undisclosed documents, uncensored documents from the CIA called Project Stargate? You can go and look this up. Public record. It's a real thing. Project Stargate, with the CIA, the government was hiring psychics, telepaths, telekinetics. You, people who have the DNA that I'm talking about in this video, they were searching for them. They recruited them. Some of them got taken. Some of them are still hidden underground. And that's why all of that shit's going on underground, because they're fighting to get them back out of those labs. They have something called Project Stargate, and they utilize these psychics to remote view and see what their enemies are doing. So what makes you think they're not doing that to you? You ever feel like somebody's watching you and you just chilling in your crib watching TV or doing whatever you're doing, reading a book, you feel like eyes watching you? You probably have somebody really sitting in there watching you. But you have to learn how to put up sigils and protect yourself so that they can't come into your space. You got to curse them the hell out. You got to speak with your chest and have authority, spiritual authority. This is why I say get closer to your ancestors and your spirit guides, because they can warn you of dangers to come. A lot of y'all just got y'all spirits open and y'all sitting here practicing this love and light crap, and that's why you getting fucked up out here in these streets. We all grown here, right? I could curse, right? Oh, y'all not about to censor me, because my spirit, when she start channeling, she go off. Now, Project Stargate is a real thing, and they have something called Super Soldier Program. Oh my God, I should probably get into that in this video. I want y'all to look up the Super Soldier Program. They're going to have beings that's human hybrids, reptilians, all types of things that will definitely shake your reality once they start coming up to the surface. They're going to start coming to the surface. And when they do, I want you to understand, don't be afraid. You are protected. The same way that Our powers are waking up and they're falling. It's a reason why. The more of us that wake up, the weaker that they get. I keep telling y'all, like you underestimate your power. A lot of us are so powerful. You just like Mob and Mob Psycho. You mad powerful. You sleeping on your powers thinking you weak. You need to start tapping into your shadow and really activate some shit. Turn Super Saiyan on a hoe. Y'all think I'm playing. Okay. Now listen. I want to also say too, if you don't know how to activate your ancestors, I'm going to give you guys, next week I have a video coming out called how to work with ancestor money. Y'all see that Joss paper note in my background, the little dollar here? That's ancestor money. And there's certain rituals and things you can do to activate your ancestors, to turn on your spiritual powers. Your ancestors are you. They're your blood, they're your DNA. When you activate them, you activate your powers. You become more powerful, more stronger, more clear. Okay? Now, I have that video coming out next week, so stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe and hit that bell because that video is going to change your life. And I'm thinking about even doing a ritual for the upcoming full moon, maybe doing some ancestor money to activate because, every time we do rituals, shit pop off. I'm telling y'all, you're powerful. You don't even realize it. Okay. I think that's the channels for today. Now, hold on, wait. I think something else is coming through. Oh, God. Then we already 40 minutes in. Listen. Family, thank you everybody who's been donating and sending. I know I've been channeling. I'm going to get to you. Give me a second. Trust your intuition at this time. 2025 is going to be the time where everything shakes up. The first will be last and the last will be first. Those who slept on you, baby, Spirit is going to make your enemies your stepping stool. And I don't say that lightly. I don't say that lightly. I'm talking about, and I put up a post on my Instagram. I'm like, you know what's crazy? How you jealous of somebody or envious of somebody if this is their purpose and their path? Your path is your path. Their path is their path. When you start sending that evil eye and black magic, let me not say black magic, offensive magic, right? Magic that is aimed to hurt you. People that talk about you behind your back, people who speak lies on your name. Name have power. That is a form of sorcery. And they're attacking you, whether it's at your job, whether it's your relatives, your family, whether it's fake friends talking behind your back. This is why you have to move in secrecy right now. And Spirit is going to be doing a deep clean and moving these people out of your life. Don't take it personal. It ain't personal. It's spiritual. You need this done because they're blocking you. You may not even know it. And I had to start trusting Spirit because when Spirit blocks certain connections, whether it's relationships, romance, platonic, business, whatever it is, even if you're trying to take a trip somewhere and it just seems like that trip keeps getting delayed, stop trying to force something. If it's not meant to happen, it's for a reason. Okay? Spirit is protecting you from things you don't even realize. Because things could have popped off way crazier. But you didn't realize you don't realize the conversations that was had behind your back. You don't realize that they're secretly wishing for your demise. That's why every time you tell a specific person all of the good news, right? Matter of fact, I was cool with a girl a long time ago, and I've noticed a pattern. And I was like, yo, whenever I would tell her about a dude that I'm talking to or a dude that I'm interested in or I'm dating, and let's say it's kind of new and I'm liking him or whatever, as soon as I tell her, it seems like things just don't go right with it anymore. It just seems like it just won't work anymore. There was always a problem. And at first I thought it was a coincidence. This is when I used to think coincidences was a real thing. Like I said, this was years ago. But there's no such thing as coincidences. There's just the law of cause and effect, right? I started noticing she's envious of me. A psychic, I had a reading and the psychic was like, you got to stop talking so much. I know that you like to, think that your friends is happy for you, but you got to realize people who are miserable can't be happy for you. Stop telling people who's miserable what's good going on in your life, right? Because it's human nature. It's the laws of human nature by Robert Greene. They talk about, envy. Envy is a human thing. It's natural to feel it. But you see, you can utilize envy to fuel you. So let's say if I see somebody that's doing something, they doing better than me, I'm not going to hate on them. I'm going to learn from them. As a matter of fact, I might even ask them, hey, you know what? How are you doing this? What do you learn? Where do you read your books? I want to learn. I want to get better. Let that motivate you. But when you out here burning candles on people because you jealous because they winning and you not, you sending evil eye, you talking lies on them because you mad because they winning and you not, you too focused on other people, and that's why things ain't working out for you. Mind your business. That's one thing New Yorkers do. We know how to mind our business. We just keep it pushing. We keep it pushing. We got our own issues to worry about. Why are we worried about you for it? Whenever you take your consciousness on outside of you onto something that's external to you, you're already losing. It's a losing race. You already lost. Always bring your consciousness back to you. If you are feeling insecure, envy, ask yourself, why am I feeling envious right now? Why is this person making me irritated right now? What is it about their spirit that's triggering me right now? Because that's your shadow that is talking to you saying, hey, that person is doing what I want to do, but because I was too afraid to do it, I'm mad because they had the courage to do it. Or I'm mad because I had that idea. That was my idea. I had that idea 10 years ago, but this person is doing the idea that I had. That's not their fault. You had the idea, but you didn't act on it. They did. Don't be mad. Don't be bitter. Just do something else or help them. I mean, at the end of the day, that's what this really is about, right? People are very crazy. Anyway, let's get into these readings. Let's get into these readings. I already read mad shit on people already, right? Like, I know y'all in here like talking my yes EQ, channeling this information. I'm just getting warmed up. There's more stuff I want to talk about, but I don't want to take y'all ear off. And we got to get to these readings. And shout out to the members. Shout out to the Conjurer Society. Now, let me tell y'all how we're going to do this reading. Now, when it comes to the super chats, we tried to do the Cash App thing before. Sometimes y'all be sending so much money. Cash App been bugging lately. I don't know what's going on with Cash App, but Cash App been shutting down. Y'all be breaking Cash App. We be having glitches with Cash App and be sending the money back. But I want to say, the more that you donate, the more you will get. When it comes to the super chat, the more that you put into the super chat, the longer your question or your name stays up there where I can see you. Because there's a lot of people in the chat, I can't sit here and go through all of that because the chat goes too fast. Y'all can see how the chat is moving, right? So imagine me trying to do a reading, but also trying to look at the chat at the same time and maintain the live. It's a lot. That's why I tell people from Instagram, come to YouTube. Come to YouTube. Because I can't look at the Instagram screen and the YouTube screen. So for those who say they in the UK or they don't have Cash App, then you can send the Cash App to, I put the Cash App up there. It's $ Conjure Queen. I also pinned it. Now, everybody else, I would recommend putting your question in the super chat. And the more you put in the super chat, the longer it will stay up there. The more you give me, the more spirit will give you, right? The more information you'll get, the deeper the reading will go. All right, it's an exchange of energy. Now, let me refresh this. Hold up. Okay. Now, make sure you hit that thumbs up button, family. I can't really see how many likes is in there, but moderators, help me out. Make sure people that's coming in hit the like button, subscribe, and also share this with a friend who might need a reading. Now, let's get into these readings. Now, somebody has sent me something to the Cash App. Hold on. And I work with the Kemetic guys. I work with different guys, Haitian guys, but you know what? The Kemetic guys want to come through at this time. Hold on. Okay. So Tyree was ready. Tyree sent me a reading. Divine Being sent me a donation before the live even started. He was like, listen, I'm getting ahead of everybody. That was smart, bro. He was like, I'm going to jump this line. I ain't playing. And y'all, the live chat will be up. The replay will be up. So first of all, before we get in this, I like to say my affirmations. All right. We give honor and thanks to the Great Spirit. We give honor and thanks to the spirits of the four winds and the four directions. We give honor and thanks to the Luah, to the Neteru, to the Risha. We give honor and thanks to our ancestors to protect us and shield us from all evil and harm. The truth should be told for a lie, and a lie should be told for a truth as we enter into the sacred reading. And anybody who is trying to send any ill intention, any evil eye, any bad energy towards me or anybody in this family, in this live or community, may all of that wickedness return back unto you by the power of 3. Stab out their evil eye and cut out their lying tongue. So mote it be, so mote it be, so mote it motherfucking be. Okay. Now, y'all got my cards popping out? Hold on, wait, damn. What the fuck? Wow. This is why I love y'all, because y'all energy be crazy. Tirade. All right, we're not going in any particular order. Like I said, I'm picking what my eyes see and what's standing out in front of me. Tirade. We're going to go back and forth between the super chat and the cash app. Tirade. Now, yes, I pull cards, but I'm also a channeler. I've been channeling since I was 3 years old, for as long as I know. Clear, cognizant. I know things. I don't know how I know. So I might be telling your business up in here. And remember, don't ask me no questions you don't want the answers to. I also have a pendulum with me if you need a yes or no question answered. I will be very brutally honest with you. I will be kind about it, but my spirit is very, 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 very straight to the point. Okay? I don't sugarcoat shit. Now, tirade. Oh, wow. Okay. Tirade. You got the 10 of Pentacles, but it's reversed. And I'm going to tell you, I read the reverse readings as well, y'all. Tirade, one thing I'm going to tell you, divine being, well, it's the same person. Tirade, divine being. Spirit is saying you have to be really cautious of what you're putting your intentions and energy into, because sometimes you tend to think about the short term, she's saying. It's a female spirit that's talking to me right now. She's saying that sometimes you tend to look at the short term, the immediate gratification, and you lose sight of the long term or the bigger picture. She's saying that she wants you to pull back, to reassess your long-term goals and ask yourself, is this realigning with what I really want to do? Try to plan out to next year, right? What do you see for the next 365 days? What do you want to do? What's important to you? What are your values, right? Like what type of people you want to be with? And you got to start putting those bricks down, brick by brick, one by one, and stop trying to get instant gratification. You try to do things too fast, and that's why things fall apart. She's saying, take your time, right? Stop making mistakes. Take your time. Don't rush yourself, and also honor your body. When your body is saying no, when your body is saying rest, listen to that, bro. Listen to that. Listen to your body. Because we're trying to turn this upside down card right side up, right? We want you to have legacy. We want you to come into some money. Because I feel like some money is coming to you, Tyree. But if you don't know how to handle your money, she said it's going to slip right out of your pockets. I'm being real with you. Love you, boo. But I got to keep it real. You know how I do. Okay. Ashe affirmations. Ashe affirmations. Ashe affirmations. Thank you guys for the donations. Okay. Ashe affirmations. I'm going back and forth between the Cash App and I'm going back and forth with the Super Chat. Once again, if you are on Instagram, come over to YouTube, because I cannot see the Instagram screen. I'm looking at 3 different screens right now. Ashe affirmations. Oh, okay. Ashe affirmations. I'm going to tell you what I felt. I'm clairsentient too, so I could feel things. When I pulled this card for you, it's the 2 of Pentacles. But I felt like a dagger going into my chest, like somebody put a knife in my chest. And it felt like not a backstab, but it's like right in your face type of betrayal. Okay? Be very cautious of who you collaborate with, who you do business with, who you try to make money with. It could be, and I feel like it's somebody that you're familiar with, somebody who you feel like is your homegirl, homeboy, whatever, like somebody who you would feel like is somebody who you've known, like you trust this person. I don't feel like you can trust this person because I feel like they're going to betray you in the worst way, and it's going to come straight on, not from the back, straight. This person is bold, and I don't like that about this person. But you know what's crazy? It's crazy because it's a type of envy that they're trying to come for your stability. Okay? They're trying to come for your stability. The Hierophant comes up and they're trying to come for your stability. They don't like the way that you hold your household is or your family is. It's like a jealousy of what you built. It's like they see you as being this person who has everything together, and so they want some of that pie. Be also cautious of somebody who's coming to you offering an opportunity or saying, hey, yeah, look, come into this job with me, come into this business with me. I'm coming, sign this paper with me, or I have this deal. Something is like, it's like they're trying to sell you something. One of those, what they call those things, those pyramid schemes, be careful. I don't know what it is, but it seemed very scammy. And it's like they're going to try to lock you in where it's like, it's going to be hard to get out financially. I don't want you being in that bond, boo. Please, just ask Spirit for clarity. I want you to light a white candle tonight, put a glass of water near your bed, and ask Spirit to reveal your enemy's face in your dreams, please. Because Spirit tells me that you do have the gift of sight, but you have to tap more into that. Please do that, boo. I don't like that feeling that I felt right in the middle of my chest. This person is bold. They don't even have the audacity to hide the knife. That's fucked up. Okay. Okay. Let me blend and healing. Hold on. Oh damn. Let me go to the Cash App. Hold up. I'm gonna send a heart. If it kicks it back to you, let me send that heart so I know that I read you, so I won't do doubles. Okay. Blending healing. Thank you, family. Thank you for the donations. I appreciate you. Okay. Oh, I like this for you. Blended healing. She's telling me, the guardian spirit is telling me she's very happy that you've been opening up your heart space. I feel like your heart space is really blossoming and opening up. Like I see like a flower opening. So if you've been having any type of like heartaches, pains, issues with working with emotional baggages, she's saying that you're releasing that now, or you're going to start to release it, and that you're going to start to welcome in new relationships, new friendships, new abundance, new opportunities coming in. Remember, our heart space is kind of sends out a signal to the universe, and whatever your heart space is in, that's why in ancient Egypt or ancient Kemet, they always talk about weighing the heart on the scale, the heart being lighter than a feather. If your heart is heavy and you have a whole bunch of drama and weight and baggage in your heart, you're closed off. You're not able to truly access and tap into higher consciousness and to higher vibrating relationships. If you find that you always used to attract a certain pattern or a certain type of person to you, it's because your heart was closed off. But good news is it's about to open up. Spirit is going to remove that baggage from your life, and you're about to be released of those worries. You're about to be released of those pains. If you've been wondering, when is my love coming? When is my relationship going to get better? When is he going to pop the question? When is all of this stuff? Like, I feel like this is a really good omen for you. And I love this energy for you, because Spirit is, oh my God. Okay. Look at this. The Six of Cups is talking about from the past. So there's going to be some healing, some emotional past healing. And it don't always mean relationship as romantic. It could also mean healing family relationships, right? Healing relationships of the past, healing that relationship with your younger self. She's telling me that you need to get a journal and you need to do some shadow work, boo-boo. You need to talk to your younger self, because the same way you could talk to your younger self, your future self can talk to you now. But you got to go back into that past, and you got to talk to your younger self, and you got to heal her, talk to her, tell her she is worthy, she's accepting of love, she deserves love, because it's something that's going on there where she didn't get the love that she deserved, and you have to be that one to give it to her. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. Hold on. This is for Ashley Henderson. Hold on, let me scroll up. Let me get to the people in the back, because I don't want the thing to... Okay. Ashley Henderson. Hold on. Let me move this. I don't know why it don't pop up when I click it like that, but... Ooh. Okay. This is for Ashley... Hold on. What did just happen? This is for Ashley Henderson. Hold on. Wait. She want a love reading. Okay, Ashley. And y'all can be specific too. Like I said, I have my pendulum with me. So if y'all have like yes or no questions, I can also pull my pendulum card. My pendulum card, my pendulum. All right, I'm gonna also go to the Cash App in a minute. I'm going back and forth. Ashley, thank you, boo. Okay, Ashley. Okay, Ashley, listen. Spirit is telling me that your faith is about to be strengthened. She's telling me that, baby, I know that your faith has been challenged, but understand that you're about to come into a huge breakthrough. Your faith has been challenged because we needed you to learn how to have faith within yourself and stop putting faith inside of people, inside of things that are external to you. Okay, the Hierophant comes up with the star. Okay, now once again, don't read. If you were reading too, don't be trying to read the cards. This is what I always tell people when I get a reading. I be trying to read the cards. The reader's reading me, and then they be like, "Listen, don't read. I'm reading you. Just sit back, relax, and get this reading." Okay, because what I'm picking up, you might not pick up. Right? A spirit is also talking to me right now. So she's telling me that you have to. That belief system, if you was losing faith, she was like, your faith is about to be restored within you. So if you've been losing faith in people, you're losing faith in the system, you're losing faith in money, losing faith in your job, your career, whatever it is, like some people are waking up and realizing they don't even want to walk inside the same path anymore. They're like, yo, this is not for me. And she's like, you're coming into this level of acceptance, Ashley, right? Even when it comes to your love life, she's saying that now hope is coming in. Because if you was losing faith in love, say, when am I going to find my mate? When is love coming? Like, what's happening? Why is my relationship not working out? Like, if you've been feeling blocked and losing faith and just been like, yo, F love, F all of this, she's saying that you're about to have a major breakthrough. And I feel like I'm hearing June. I don't know what it is about June, but she's saying June, you're going to have a huge major breakthrough where your faith is going to be restored, girl. Woo! Congratulations. I don't know what's going on with you, girl, but I feel good. I like this energy for you. I like this energy for you. Now, hold on. Let me next person on the Cash App. Jesus Christ. Okay. Donna. This is for Donna, and then Chanel is next. Okay. Donna. So far so good. The readings haven't been too bad because sometimes y'all know my readings. Sometimes spirit can go off on people, but she's been pretty cool. She's been chill. It's a chill day today. I'm wearing my hot pink thing on, so maybe that's why she's chill. Because if I would have wore red, she'd go in. Okay. Donna. Shout out to Donna. She's been a long time supporter of the channel. Shout out to Donna. Donna Towson. Okay. The Fool comes up for you, but it's not a bad thing. Now, Donna, I feel like you are entering into an energy where spirit is saying, listen, let go of all of those rigid beliefs. Let go of all of that stuff that you thought was like who you was. I feel like you're shedding the skin and you're shedding those layers now. And also too, like some people are saying that some people are saying that some readings are resonating for them. Listen to what spirit is saying, because it may not just be for one person. It may be for you as well, right? Some of us going through similar things in life and we need to hear this message. So listen up. Now, Donna, when it comes to you, the Fool card comes up. Now, the Fool is very playful. He's friendly. He wants to have fun. He leaps before he looks. That's that Aries energy, like very, very brave. I want you to go into 2025, like taking chances, doing new things that you've never done before. I want you to let go of fear, let go of inhibition, because spirit is saying sometimes you tend to doubt yourself a lot because maybe it's self-consciousness. You don't want to look a certain way, right? Like you like to, spirit is telling me, Donna, sometimes image is very important to you. Like how you present yourself, how people perceive you is very important to you because you carry yourself with a certain energy, right? Like you like to see yourself as being like taken seriously, and that's nothing wrong with that. But because of that, Spirit also says that that's why sometimes people don't want to help you or don't feel like you need help, is because you seem like you got it all together. Shout out to the Capricorns, because a lot of Capricorns got that energy too, and Virgos. They got this like independent energy, like I don't need anything. But sometimes they do. They just don't know how to ask for it. So I challenge you, Donna, to start asking for help. I challenge you, Spirit says. This is Spirit. She's like, I challenge you to open yourself up and do things you've never done before. It may feel foolish to you to ask people for help because you're like, I don't want to ask for help. I got this. Be vulnerable. Be the fool. Be the child again. Children are open. They're playful. They don't care what people think. They're going to tell you how they feel. Children are so honest too. Speak your mind, Donna. Express yourself, Donna. Don't let these haters shut you up. Who they think they are? It's time for you to speak your piece, Donna. I'm trying to pull up the readings on the screen. Hold on, let me go back. I hate when YouTube does this. Okay, I did you. Let me get some guys. Did I read any men yet? Oh, I did. I read Tyra thing in the beginning. Hold on. Let me shake up the energy. Okay. All right. There's a lot of people in the chat right now. Okay, family. Once again, hit that like button. Now, what is going on? You asking what's going on in the chat or what's going on in your life? Now I'm playing. You're like, what's going on? Why everybody donating money? I don't know what's going on. I'm just going to send some money and see what happens. What's going on, Kenya Little? We trying to see what's going on. Kenya. Oh, and for those who listen, if you want to go deeper into the reading, let's say this is just a mini reading for people. If there's any type of spiritual stuff on you, or you feel like you need some root work done, I do root work, family. If you want some justice done, I do that too. Okay, all of that stuff. Love work, cleansing, purification, activate your energy, money, all of that stuff. Wisdom. Yeah. So block breakers too, because a lot of people are blocked of this energy. Y'all need to break those blocks and open your spirits up so that energy can start flowing in. Kenya, the King of Swords come up for you. Now, Kenya, when I think of the King of Swords, I don't even feel like this is an energy that is directly connected to you. I feel like this energy is a spirit around you. I'm hearing the energy of Ogun. Ogun is a warrior spirit. You have a very strong spirit that walks with you. I'm not sure if you're aware of this or not, Kenya, but you have a very strong masculine energy spirit, a warrior spirit that don't play about you. And this can also be why the spirit can be possessive of you and block people out of your life. Like this spirit can even make you dislike people, be kind of standoffish too, Kenya, but it's protecting you. This is a spiritual ally, and I feel like you need to work with this particular entity because you don't want to push it away. You want to strengthen it. I want you to get a red candle, get a cup of rum, and if you could put like a cigar over the cup, because I feel like the spirit needs to be fed. If you don't feel comfortable with that, that's okay too. You can utilize a certain saint, like Saint George. Okay, the guy who's riding on a horse. If you want to work with the saints, if that feels more safer for you, right? Or whatever particular deity that you feel comfortable with, or you could even print out a picture of a warrior online and then use that image. The whole point is, right? Imagery is powerful. So when you have that image up, you're invoking the energy of the warrior inside of you to give you the strength to fight your enemies. Because I feel like he's around you right now because he says that there's some type of a spiritual war that is coming for you. And it's not even something that you're going to strike up. It's just that, once again, we could just be minding our business as chosen ones, and then people come into our lives and then they want to stir up some shit. So he's like, all right, fuck around and find out. So that's why you got to feed him so that way he can stay around you, boo-boo. Carbon fly. God damn. Shit. As soon as I did there, carbon fly. One thing Spirit says when it comes to you is you tend to, you know those people who are jack of all trades, master of none? Spirit is saying you have to get more focused and centered on what it is that you really want to do with your life moving forward, right? Like sometimes it could be confusing because whenever the Seven of Cups comes up, it's like you have all of these ideas. You're very creative. You're very intelligent. Like you can do anything that you want to do. And that's a gift, but sometimes it can feel like a curse because it's like, damn, I could do all of these different things. Which one should I focus on? If you've been in a place in life where you be like, yo, I feel like I'm in this place where I feel stuck, or you want to create, but then you're stuck between wanting to create, but also wanting to make money, right? Or maybe the thing that you want to create is not going to make you money, or maybe you're not making enough money fast enough. She's saying that you need to do clarity. You need to get like a clarity candle. I want you to take a bath with coconut milk. Take a coconut milk bath. Just get a can of coconut milk, sit in that, or you can pour it over yourself if you don't have a tub, and light a white candle tonight, or light a white candle when you can, and ask for clarity and peace of mind. Can you burn some like sage or frankincense in your house? Sage and frankincense, I'm hearing. That's what you need to do. And I feel like there's an Indian spirit around you too. Yeah. Hold on, what just happened? Hold up. All of the things went away. Okay. I'm gonna have to scroll up. I'm gonna scroll up. Hold up. And once again, if you guys want to join my Conjurer Society, I put the links all in my description so you can learn how to tap into your gifts. Okay, YouTube, why are you acting like that? Don't act like that. Oh, there we go. Oh, I have to click it. Click this. Dear Karma. Dear Karma, you actually, hold on, I'm looking at a different screen. Dear Karma, you have some money that's coming your way, but the spirit says that you want to invest this money. Don't just spend it so frequently. I'm not going to say you have a spending habit, but sometimes, shopping therapy is not a bad thing, but they're saying within the next 3 to 4 months, I'm hearing 3 to 4, that you want to be more conservative with your money. Okay, and what you do with your money. So be smarter with it. Start putting your money into like an investment account, and crypto if you into that, right? Like seeing where is your money going to grow. If you just got your money sitting in a shoebox, sitting under your mattress, or sitting in the bank, it's not going to grow. And that's for everybody in here. I would highly suggest you not have all of your money in the bank because the bank systems are going to crash. We're already having glitches with the system. So people have already been talking about, what was it? What bank was that? I had did a video recently. A lot of people from a certain bank, they was complaining that their money was just missing. Like there was no track. They knew how much money they had. They couldn't track where it went. It was just a digital glitch. And wasn't it a few months ago, Chase had a glitch where people was just like writing blank checks? Like those little glitches, stuff like that is going to happen a lot more next year. Yeah. Crazy. So be careful of scammers as well. Now, let me go to the Cash App. Hold up. Oh, the Cash App is failing again. Hold on, y'all. It's sending y'all money back. I told y'all this was happening with Cash App. That's why I said do the YouTube, because that always happens. It'll go through and it'll send the money right back to you. So if you're wondering why I haven't read you, it probably sent it right back to you. Okay, this is for Kanisha. Thank you, Kanisha. Thank you, everybody who's donating. I appreciate you. I'm trying to get to as many people as I can, but realize it's one me and it's a lot of people over here. All right. Now, and once again, I'm not just a tarot reader. Like I'm a psychic. I'm a channeler. I'm sitting here talking to a spirit in my ear right now. So that means This takes a lot more energy than just flipping cards over, right? I'm hearing the spirit, but I'm also trying to be aware of what's happening in front of me. Kanisha. Okay. There's some solar plexus energy that's happening here because my stomach is is pulsing. Your solar plexus is where your stomach is at. If you're not familiar with the chakras, what's happening with that, Kanisha? Kanisha. Girl, I don't know if you expecting or you trying to expect, but I mean, the kind of the omens is coming up for it. The Lovers, the King of Cups, okay, the Temperance card. All of this is saying like fate. I'm feeling like this is a good omen though, right? Like if it's not a physical pregnancy, Kanisha, this can also be like a spiritual, like it could be work. But when I felt my stomach doing this, I'm like, you trying to make a little baby? You trying to make a family, girl? Because if you are, this is actually a good omen. If you like CQ, I ain't ready for all of that. Sometimes it's not when we ready. Sometimes it's when the baby is ready to come through. But if you like, girl, listen, my tubes is tied, I'm finished, the factory is closed, then you might meet somebody who might want some. I don't know. But my love, listen, I'm trying to tell you something. Your solar plexus will be opening and activating. Your solar plexus also deal with your sense of power, your confidence, right? Your self-esteem. That's also going to be generating more. So you might get more compliments from people. You might start getting more stares and looks from people, Kanisha. And I'm hearing that you need to work more so with like the citrine crystal. You need to work with citrine. If you could get some like citrine waist beads, you need to wear waist beads. A lot of y'all need waist beads because your solar plexus is unprotected. Why are you not wearing waist beads? Why you don't have protection around your stomach? Right? Like, especially if you got an innie. If you got an innie and your belly button go in, like you supposed to, well, some people, for some pregnant people, they would put like a penny over their belly button and they would tie a red string around it. That's what I always tell like my friends who are pregnant or whatever, to keep out evil eyes, to keep out the evil spirit, because pregnant women are targets for certain entities because you have a certain energy around you. And you're more vibrant. So I also feel like somebody might be trying to take your solar plexus power, right? Your sense of power, self-empowerment, jealousy, envy. And it could be the opposite sex, jealousy. Because the more prettier, the more magnetic you become, the more the more your psychic powers turn on, the more envy your partner may feel, right? So if you're already in a relationship, they might start to be more clingy with you, more possessive of you, saying, where you going, where you at, why you ain't call me, right? Like you gotta nip that in the butt early, because if you don't, it's only going to get worse. And they may try to trap you too, girl. Maybe that's why I picked that up. Be careful of somebody trying to trap you, because these dudes out here be trying to trap women. I don't care what nobody say. You ain't talking about women out here trying to trap. It's the men, because women out here living their life. Okay. Maricruz. How you been, Maricruz? I ain't see you in a minute. Shout out to Maricruz. Is there a message for me about a spirit style or anything else? Okay. Maricruz. Hold on. Why is it still up? My bad. Oh, shit. That's how I was supposed to do it. Oh, gosh. I'm slow, y'all. My bad. I just realized something. I didn't even see this side. This is a whole nother window that I didn't even see. Got it. Maricruz. Let me go to the Cash App in a second. Oh, wait. Didn't I say I was going to do Chanel? My bad, Chanel. Hold on. Let me do Chanel first. Chanel had donated. I said Chanel. I even read her. Chanel. My bad, Chanel. I get distracted. All right, Chanel, listen. I hope you're still in the chat. I hope you ain't leave nowhere. But Chanel, this is for you. Now, the three of Pentacles come up, my love. Now, listen, Chanel, I want you to, for 2025, you're going to find yourself breaking out of isolation. If you've been an introvert, if you've been kind of to yourself, like, I don't want to mess with nobody, I don't want to talk to nobody, I'm in my own lane. A lot of introverts are going to start to come out and break out of their shell. A lot of people are going to start to gain this new sense of energy and extroversion. And I know this sounds probably foreign to some people, but I feel like you're going to have this need or the desire to connect with your tribe. Right? Your vibe will attract your tribe. You're going to connect with people who are similar to you, people who resonate with your interests. I want you to look into like meetup.com, go and check out certain events that's happening in your communities, or even traveling more to meet people who are like you. Don't be stuck into one hole, Chanel. I want you to expand your horizons and expand outside of that, because you don't want to block yourself. Now, Maricruz. That was for Chanel, not Maricruz. But I have wrote Chanel name down because I didn't want to forget it, and I ended up forgetting it. Maricruz. Let me fix my crystal. Maricruz. Maricruz. Okay. Maricruz, if you've been doing any type of magic for like justice to do a reversible, I feel like it's going to work in your favor, Maricruz, because you're coming up as the Queen of Wands. So this is a woman who's wielding her power. She's being confident. She's standing forward. But not only that, Spirit is telling me like, if you haven't already, you need to light a reversible candle, because Spirit says like justice will be made on your behalf. And I don't know if you do your rituals with tarot, but I do. I like to use tarot magic because these are actual tomes, like powerful. You can use this in your rituals. Let me just say that. Now, put the Judgment card next to it, because if there's somebody who has been deceiving you, who has been trying to send you witchcraft, brujeria, bad magic to you, I feel like you need to send that back to the ass. Like sorcery. I definitely am picking up on some sorcery. Since your way. So you are involved in a spiritual community. You do have people around you who may be spiritual, who may be watching your social media, eyeing you, making fake pages and stuff like that. Be careful of that. Getting calls from private numbers. Don't answer numbers you don't understand, because people could put a hex on you just by calling you, because they got to build that connection. Once they got that connection, they could put something on you. Right? So you want to cut those cords and light that reversible on her, Maricruz. Okay. Empress of the Dawn. I'm going back now. So I'm going back and forth. Empress of the Dawn. Like I said, I ain't going in no order. I'm picking randomly. Okay. Okay. Empress of the Dawn. I want you to contact me privately, because I don't want to put your business out here, but I am going to say certain things, and I'm going to speak in code so you understand what I'm talking about. Okay. The Tower card comes up, but it also comes up with the Four of Wands, family, stability, the household. Okay. Your peace of mind. There is an energy of destruction that is trying to destroy your sense of foundation, your sense of peace, your family, your household, right? Aiming for your money, whatever makes you feel stable and secure. If you've been feeling like things have been breaking down in your house, or you've been having arguments with people that's close to you and you don't understand what's happening, there is some form of attack, I will say, on the household. And hit me up, girl, because I feel like it's some things that's going on behind your back that you may not be aware of. Maybe your woman's intuition is kicking in. But you need to have a serious conversation with your partner or the person you're dealing with. If you're in a romantic relationship, if you're married, have children with somebody, sometimes let me just say this is coming to my spirit right now. Sometimes you could be in a relationship with somebody and they're not cheating on you, but they could go to their job's potluck, and there's that one girl that got a crush on your man or your partner, whatever, and they specifically make a certain dish for that your mate, and they could put all types of rituals, voodoo or whatever in it, and they feed it to that person. This is why I don't go to potlucks. I don't eat everybody's food, and I would recommend y'all don't eat everybody's food. Feed it to that person, and they not even knowing what's going on. They go lay with you. Next thing you know, you having all types of health problems. Now you got all types of issues happening down there, right? Now the sex is painful for y'all. Now y'all having arguments and y'all fighting. Now it just seems like everything's falling apart in your life, your health, your mind, your state of mind, everything. Like I said, it's something covert happening, because when the Tower card comes up, the Tower card came up for you, boo. And I didn't like that it was coming up with the 4 of Wands. So somebody's intentionally aiming for you. I hope you're still in the chat, because I know you posted this a while ago. But like I said, I'm going back and forth. But hit me up privately, Empress of Dawn. And when you hit me up, go on my website. I am Conjure Queen. My link is in my description. That's the best way to get me. Contact me on my website in the contact section. Write your name, your YouTube name, and put it in the subject, like what I said, what you asked, so I know who you are, and be like, Conjure Queen, you pulled this card for me, you said this, and that, and I want to know what's going on. Because if we got to put a bitch in a pot for you, girl, listen, you give me her name, she going in a pot. Ain't nobody playing with you. Ain't nobody going to be playing with you. Y'all ain't messing with my family. My cat is sulking. He's like, I know that's right. Okay. Arthur said Red Bull. Hold on, wait. Let me go to the Cash App real quick. Hey, stop, Spinks. Stop that. Spinks hitting the table. Yeah, your Cash Apps got rejected. Oops. Cash App acting crazy right now. Okay. Well, that actually makes it a little easier, so I'm not overwhelmed too. Okay. Hold on. So this is for Ramses. Ramses on the Cash App. Because I think people from Instagram is sending on the Cash App since they're not in the YouTube. Ramses. Okay, Ramses, you got the Knight of Cups reversed. Now, when the Knight of Cups reversed comes up, boo, the Knight of Cups reversed is basically telling me, I'm not just reading the cards. When I first said your name, I heard implosion. What implosion means? It means that when we're not channeling our emotions in a constructive way, they tend to turn inward. Ramses, if you're the type of person who bites your tongue, who tries to avoid confrontation, who is always the peacemaker, be careful of having a blow up. We talked about this in the beginning of this video, right? About people who suppress their anger, people who suppress how they really feel, who bite their tongue, who try to always be the people's pleaser. You might snap. And I'm talking about this might be very soon, because when the Knights come up, it's like quick energy. And when that Knight is coming up and it's saying like something's going to trigger you, I don't know if it's going to be a person, a situation, but I feel like be careful of snapping, just snapping, because it's not going to work out for you. And you don't want to have regrets, because that's not the type of person, that's not the way that you want to project yourself. Even though that may be how you're feeling at that time, be careful you don't want to ruin relationships because you're bottling up how you really feel, and then you explode on a person and they be like, yo, where's all this coming from? But that could be months or weeks, months, years of anger that you built up, Ramses. Look, the Knight of Swords is coming up. The Page of Swords, excuse me. Basically, yeah, you're gonna blow up in somebody's face. You're gonna tell them how you really feel. And man, you know what? Spirit, she is with the shit. She's like, let him do it. Let him say it. Let him get that shit off his chest. listen, it's up to you what you want to do. You can listen to me, listen to her. She's saying you should go ahead and go off on whoever get on your nerve and get it off your chest, because it's better on them than on you. I'm saying if you're going to do that, just make sure that you do it in a way where you still have some level of control. Ramses. That's for Ramses. Now, Red Blues, this is for you. Red Blues. Red Blues, you have issues concentrating? Have you been feeling like it's been really difficult for you to keep your mind in one track? Because one thing that the spirit is telling me, I'm feeling like you've been very focused, hyper-focused. Like your superpower is hyper-focus mode. Like people who have ADHD or ADD, neurodivergent people tend to be able to block out everything and have this tunnel vision. And then once they got their mind on something, they achieve it. And there's nothing wrong with that, right? Red Blues, there's nothing wrong with that. However, Spirit is saying, be careful that you don't get blinded where you only see in front of you. You're not seeing their peripheral view. You're not seeing the dangers. You're not seeing the bigger picture. You're not seeing other opportunities that you could be missing, right? Because one thing about you, Spirit says, you tend to be that type of person. Once you got an idea, you're jumping on it. You're not trying to think about it too much, because if you think about it too much, you might start doubting it, right? You might have you might have some Aries placements, or like your Mars might be in a fire sign or something like that. Because people who tend to have like fiery Mars people, they tend to be very like action oriented, like Mars Aries people. They're like, oh, I'm all the way in, right? Like they got this abundant energy that just doesn't die out. But be careful you don't burn yourself out, boo. Okay, don't burn yourself out. Spirit says, take your time. You don't have to rush there. It's not a race. You always in this race, she said. She was like, yo, he's always racing to the finish line. But once you realize, like, why are you rushing towards your death, right? Like, and I don't say that to be morbid, but when we think about it, right? Like when we have a goal, when we want to aim for perfection, perfection really just means once you perfected everything you needed to do in this lifetime, that's when you leave this body. You don't have no purpose here no more. So why are we rushing to leave this physical? Like, why are you rushing when you just need to walk into your natural path and everything's going to happen? Nature doesn't rush, but it gets everything done, right? Hurry up and wait. All right, boo? Angelo Nelson says, any messages for 2025? Angelo. Oh, wait. Hold on. Let me send that heart to you. If I send you a heart on the Cash App, that means I read you. All right. Boom. Okay. Now, where was I? Angelo. Okay, this popped out. Okay, Angelo. Okay. Angelo, so the interesting thing is Spirit is saying that you're going to be moving on. Like, I feel like you're leaving stagnation to go into fluidity. You're leaving a hard place to go into a more softer place. Things that were turbulent is going to start to become much easier. And you're going to energetically feel it. Like your body's going to go through a sense of peace. I want you to get out those blocks out of your physical body so that it can start to emulate into your reality. What I mean by that, go and get massages. Go and sit in some salt baths, right? Detox with some baking soda. Take 2 cups of baking soda, 2 cups of sea salt, Epsom salt. I mean Epsom salt, not sea salt. 2 cups of Epsom salt, 2 cups of baking soda. Sit in a bathtub with that and allow it to get up in your pores and pull out all of the heavy metals, all of the toxins out of your body, because those are blocks. Okay, that's going to also help you. But Spirit is also saying that you're going to also start to feel more indifferent about things. Like things that stressed you out before, you're going to be like, yo, I don't even care about this relationship no more. I don't even care about this job no more. I don't even care. And you might even be afraid, like, yo, why am I so nonchalant about things? Your spirit is starting to realize, your spirit is turning online where you don't care about these human level things. Now you're thinking about higher level things, right? Things that once interested you, you might be like, yo, I'm not turned on by this no more. I don't care about this no more. You're being redirected. I'm hearing redirection. steering the wheel. Spirit is guiding you and guiding you in the right path where you need to be. Lisa Wagner. Hold on one second. Excuse me. I'm running out of gas. My water is my gas. If you know, you know, right? If you are a spiritual channeler, you must hydrate your body. If not, you will regret it. You're going to have all types of body aches and pains. If you are a channeler like myself, when spirit comes into your body, you have to keep it hydrated. Water is a conduit of energy for spirit to communicate. Message. Also hit that like button, family. Oh, I just seen something. Hold on. Lisa Wagner. Okay, Lisa. I got you, boo. Lisa, I don't want you to feel defeated, boo. I don't want you to feel defeated, because when the Three of Swords comes up, it talks about like a betrayal, heartbreak, pain, emotional hurting. Lisa, I want you to get a piece of paper and a pen when you get some time, the sooner the better. And I want you to write down all of the things that's causing you pain, all of the things that you want to get rid of and release, right? Because Spirit is saying that you're still holding on to certain things that are causing you the suffering. Remember, suffering is an option. Pain is necessary to grow. Growing pains. Now, Spirit says that she wants you to write a list of everything. It doesn't have to make sense. You don't have to like just get it out when the thoughts is coming. Write it out. If you gotta cry, get the tears out. Whatever you gotta feel, write it down. And I want you to burn a black candle, and I want you to put the paper in the flame and burn it in like a fireproof plate. And visualize all of your pain, all of your things going away, vanishing. And I want you to take the ashes and throw it out the window to the four winds, flush it down the toilet, whatever you got to do, just get rid of it. Symbolically getting rid of that energy. Some people need to do this more than once. It depends on how heavy these things are. Some people say doing it 3 days in a row, right? Doing it 3 days or just like one day of the week, you write down one thing that you want to release and let go of, and you release it. Okay, so that's a ritual that I like to do whenever I feel like it's something on my mind or something I can't get rid of. Like I have to get it out of my head, put it on paper, right? Make it physical. Once that thing is physical, now it's a tangible thing. Burn that thing. Fire represents transformation, alchemy. You're transforming that thing into something else that you want it to be, right? And following that, I want you to light a candle to attract the things that you do want, right? Light candles for success, prosperity, wellness, peace of mind, balance, harmony in life, direction, clarity, right? Like it's things like this we sleep on. Everybody wants money and fame and love and fortune, but we don't even say we want peace. We don't say we want clarity, wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Once you got wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, you can have an abundance of anything you want. That was the story of King Solomon. He said, I don't want to ask for money and riches. I just want to be the wisest man in the world. Symbolically, he wanted wisdom, and so with wisdom he was able to control demons, he was able to influence people, he was able to get money, he was able to do everything. So these are stories that just teach you, like folk tales and stuff, fairy tales. They just teach you how to, as a chosen one, how to operate in this material realm. Nate, did I do you? I don't think I did you, Nate. And I'm not saying I want to do a guy for a minute because I have a lot of women in here. I want to know if I will ever receive my DNA activations, and will my dreams come true? Okay. Okay. I want to ask you a question, Nathan. I'm not sure if you're still in the live chat, but if you watch this again, you can comment below, because I know some people, they like to go and come back. The Four of Swords is coming up, Nathan. But the Four of Swords comes up because it's telling me, like, the first thing I heard was family problems, issues at home, familiar problems, people close to you, anxiety and stress. Boo, I want you to, Spirit is saying, stop trying to prove yourself to people who are who already made up their mind not to like you. If you live a certain lifestyle, and I know you asked me about the DNA activation because this is tying into that. As your DNA does activate, Spirit is saying sometimes it's the environments that you're in that's not allowing you to grow. It's not allowing your DNA to expand. If you're under high levels of stress, cortisol is released in the body. Cortisol restricts the DNA from expanding. That's why the governments and the media keeps you in a state of fear and always anxious. People who are psychic and spiritual tend to have this thing of like being very nervous, very anxious people, very hypersensitive. Their nervous system is more sensitive than the average person. They can perceive more things subtly in the room than other people who can't perceive that. And Spirit is saying, if you want your psychic powers to turn on, be careful what you ask for, because let's say you're in a very toxic environment or very toxic area, a job or whatever, and your psychic DNA powers do activate, you're going to feel whatever you was feeling before, it's going to be amplified times 10. So that's why Spirit is going to remove you out of places that's not in alignment with you, so that way you can be able to thrive and grow into your true divine self. So yes, your dreams and stuff will come true, but like the Spirit says, make sure that you are in alignment with what it is that you're asking for. Because we could ask for things, but we're not in alignment with it, and that's why it doesn't come. Hold on. Okay, this is for Stephanie Ross. Shout out to Stephanie, supporter of the channel. Stephanie. Okay. Stephanie, one of the things that come up for you is the moon card. Now, Stephanie, I want you to, there's a lot of things about, y'all notice a pattern, right? Like a lot of people are going through these things of like needing clarity, confusion, hidden things. A lot of things that are hidden, a lot of secret enemies, a lot of things that were hidden from you, even your secret talents. Okay, things that you probably forgot about, certain abilities, certain skills that you had. Even sometimes Spirit hides our own power from us until the time is right for us to step into it for your protection. So Stephanie, I feel like Spirit says you're stepping into a place now where you was being hidden. Spirit was hiding you or covering you, Stephanie, to protect you from evil eye and your enemies. But now Spirit is going to show your greatness to the world. Okay. Spirit says, stop acting small. Now it's time for you to show them what you're made of. Now it's time to say it with your chest. Now it's time to shine like the true star that you are and stop playing little to make other people feel comfortable. No, we're not doing that no more. We left that. We're going to leave that back in what? We left that years ago. We're leaving that in 2024. But baby, we not going to 2025 acting small no more. People feel uncomfortable about your greatness, tell them to kiss your ass. Point blank, period. Okay? This is for Sherilyn. Sherilyn. Sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. Sherilyn. 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 Okay. Oh, the strength card. When the strength card comes up, boo, I'm hearing Marta la Dominadora. It's a spirit that's around you. Oh, whoa, okay. Oh. Damn, girl, you strong as shit. Oh, okay. Marta la Dominadora, I just felt a heat go up my spine, girl, and my head just pulsated. I almost thought I got taken just now. I had to calm down. Hold on. Girl, you have a hot-ass spirit that's on you, and it's not a bad thing. You have a spirit that's on you that is very, very fiery. We call them petro spirits, right? Petro are fiery spirits. And not a lot of people can handle them. So this is how I know that you're powerful and you're strong. Marta la Dominadora comes around you because remember, she's a well, she comes in different paths. So let me just say she's a serpent spirit, but she brings wisdom and power and domination. And she also helps for you to keep your household in check. Marta la Dominadora is a dominant spirit, and a lot of people can't handle her because like she demands a lot. Like if you want to work with her, she demands you to be great. She demands you to stick to what you said, stick to your word. You want to do this? All right, show me what you want to do. I'll help you, but you got to put the work in. Like she's going to put fire or that battery in your back, girl. She gonna put that battery in your back. Marta la dominadora. You gotta work with her. She wants to work with you. I know that. The way she almost just took me just now, I ain't never felt that while I was live before. I'm glad that she ain't taking me while I was live, because I don't know what would have happened. Hell no. All right, hold up. Hold on, I just had a brain fart. Did I or did I not do Karen? Because Karen is still up here. Hold on. Can somebody tell me if I did Karen or not? Did I do Karen or did I not do Karen? Because I have Karen up here. Oh my God, what just happened? Hold up. Karen. Oh, this is... What the... Oh, okay. No, I didn't do Karen. Okay, thank you. All right, Karen, I'm sorry about that. Karen. That spirit just took me. I almost forgot who I was, where I was at, and who I was on to. That was crazy just now. And I still feel like St. Martha's here. Oh my God. Okay, St. Martha, chill out. Chill, girl. I ain't messing with y'all. Y'all got y'all spirits trying to take me and shit. I'm not trying to get possessed while I'm on live. That would be very scary. I don't like when they take me. Because if I feel that again, I'm going to have to end this live. I ain't playing. Now, Karen. Okay, Karen, one of the things that the spirit says, the Empress card comes up reverse for you, okay? When the Empress card comes up reverse, the Empress normally represents wealth, prosperity, money, that Oshun energy, right? Abundance, sex, and pleasure. Luxuries. And we all like luxuries. We all like nice things, right? But the spirit is saying just be cautious that you're not too focused on the material things, or you're becoming gluttonous, right? Like greedy, gluttonous, and you're blocking out the blessings that spirit is giving you. Don't get blocked trying to chase just material things. The goddess of love, and today's Venus too. Venus is coming forward to tell you that she's bringing pleasure and luxuries into your life, but she's going to bring it in unconventional ways. She says a master blessing is coming for you, but how does she get it? She says you have to trust in yourself more, my love. Remember, when you tap into the feminine energy is intuitive, it's subtle. And so she's saying that instead of being so assertive and direct, like a go-getter. Like some people are just go-getters. They're like, yo, I'm not going to wait around for nobody to help me. I'm going to go and get it. Like I'm a hunter. She's saying there's nothing wrong with that. But what if, right? She's giving you a different way of looking at things. She was like, what if I can bring you success and luxury, but you don't have to work so hard for it? What if I taught you how to work smarter for it? Right? And I think that she's giving you an opportunity to look at wealth and money, your relationship to wealth and money in a different way. Ask yourself, what does success mean to you? What does luxury look like to you? Everybody is different. Don't allow other people to tell you what success and wealth looks like. Success can just be, being at peace, being able to walk to the park every day, being able to wake up and love the beauty of the sun hitting your skin in the morning. It could be simple. It could be you want to be in a private jet. It could be as elaborate as possible. It's up to you, whatever you think success is, but nobody can define that for you. She says to redefine what you think success means, because there's something that's off balance there. That's why she was upside down. Let me move my screen. Okay, so I'm just letting you guys know I'm running out of gas. And after Cherie's, whatever, I can't think of the name right now. After whatever spirit she had just channeled through me, she was about to take over the whole reading. That's how dominant she was. That's crazy. But wait a minute. Why is it saying... I don't even understand that. That's confusing to me. That is confusing. It's even sending the money back of the people that I did a reading for. That's crazy. Okay. Well, I don't know what that was about. Ah. That's why I said just do the super chat, because Cash App be acting stupid. I don't got time for that. Cash App acting crazy. Girl, why I feel like I did you twice? You got two different names? Priscilla. Bryant. That's the crazy part, because I don't even know now. Priscilla. Hold up. Let me take Karen off. Karen, that was your reading, girl. Hold on. Let me... Why is it still up there? Okay. Priscilla. This is for Priscilla Bryant. Priscilla, who I gotta put in the pot for you? Because why is the Knave of Cups and the Nine of Swords coming up? I don't like that. I don't like that. Priscilla, I don't know if you've been fucking around with a fuck boy or whatnot, or if somebody been stressing you the hell out, but if we need to put somebody in a pot and boil them alive for you, let me know. Give me a name, girl. Because who they think they is messing with you? Listen, the energy that's coming up for me, Spirit was like to tell you, be cautious of who you give your heart to. You have a very generous giving heart. You tend to give, will not even look for things in return, but now it's time for you to start asking for things back. If you're in a relationship, this is what I don't like. Like a lot of people who tend to go into relationships, they always trying to prove themselves. Like, oh, I can do this for you. I can do that for you. I can love you. I can do this. But what are you getting? What are you getting out of this? Because at the end of the day, right, like you're not going to go into business with somebody if they can't offer you nothing, right? Like it has to be a mutual benefit here. Same with relationships, right? If you're the only person who's giving out benefits, you're not getting none in return, girl. It's time for you to start thinking like, hold on, what's the return on investment in this relationship? Because boo-boo, you're not giving me what I'm giving you. And you have to be strong enough to walk away from that. And it's not just romantic. This could be friendships, relationships, family, anything. Because I don't like that energy that I got. That Nine of Swords talks about anxieties, nightmares, okay? Thinking about it at night, like not being able to sleep at night. Like most of us been there. We probably been in a relationship and we calling our man and he ain't answering the phone and he talking about, oh, my phone died. Nah, phone died? Okay, you about to be dead right with that phone. Keep playing with me. I told y'all I'm a Cancer, right? We don't play with our heart because we love with our soul. So why you playing with us? Why you playing with the people that... Like, this is what I'll talk about. Stop playing with people who have good hearts because you want to fuck around and find out. Because people, the lighter, the more light that you have, the darker that shadow, baby. Because you want to mess around with Priscilla and get messed up. That's how women ended up on Snap. They be sweet people. People always say that she was such a sweet girl. I never thought that she would do it. Oh, she had it in her. It just took the right person to bring it out. So Priscilla, just be careful because Spirit is telling me to tell you, be cautious because you love, like you put your heart on your sleeve and you love with all of your being. You have a huge heart. But girl, Be careful of those vampires. Be careful of those narcissists. It could even be somebody from the past that might be trying to come in and acting like they changed. They're a different person now. No, don't listen to all of that. Ask your spirit. Spirit, is this meant to be? Because if they still starting that crap again, you got to block them out your life. Do that black walnut bath. Take the 9 black walnuts, boil it in an iron pot for 3 hours, bathe in that boo-boo, and you're going to break all types of emotional connections with that ex so you could get over them. And when you do that, that's when they come back because they feel you moving on. All right, I got to probably go soon because I feel like that spirit trying to take me again. Yo, St. Martha is not playing. She's trying to come through right now. And I'm like, St. Martha, chill. Because when she starts coming through, she's, oh my God. I start slurring and hissing my words. I can't speak right. Y'all know she a serpent, so. Priscilla, that message was for you, boo-boo. If you need to talk to me, if you need me to do some work for you, you let me know. Because I'm definitely the freaking goddess you come to get karmic justice. I believe in karmic justice. A lot of women come to me, they talk about this fuckboy did this to them, trapped them, left them, abandoned them with a baby, did all of this stuff. Y'all F-boys gonna learn. Y'all gonna find the right woman who knows me, who knows a witch, and she gonna get your ass. That's what I'm saying. And the girls too, shit. These girls out here doing hexes on people for no reason. Chanel. That's a good question. Okay. Chanel, oh, we about to be on 2 hours. Okay, hold on now. Chanel, I'm gonna do a few more readings and I'm gonna have to go because St. Martha, my spirits is getting hot now and they saying we gotta go soon. But listen, Chanel, Spirit is telling me when it comes to you, I know you asked this question, when will you receive your DNA activation? Or what spirit guide should walk with you? First of all, the fact that you got all of these swords coming up is telling me that you have a very guarded energy. Like you have a lot of psychic, like defensive spirits around you. They're very like, you have like this guard up. Let me just put it that way, right? Like walls up. Sometimes you could be very, very discernful of people. Like you don't trust easy. You kind of like skeptical. That's the word. Like you're very analytical. You analyze people. You scan them up and down. But Spirit also says that because of this guardedness that you have, right? You could be also blocking out opportunities and people and relationships from coming in. This may be a little challenging for you because this is also a part of your personality that you have to be willing to be flexible and adaptable because, you know, there's this rigidness to you. And like I said, it could be a strength as well, right? Like being discernful, not letting anybody in, it does protect you. But remember, protection also keeps things out. You don't want to be in a fortress like the 48 Laws of Power said, right? Be careful of isolating yourself in a fortress where the world is going on around you and then you haven't grown, you haven't developed, you don't know what's going on, right? Like you have to get out of that fortress, come from that high horse, come out of your castle and come be with the commoners, come be with the normal people, come, you know, like expand your horizons and see what's out there for you. Because in doing that, that's when your DNA activations are going to come on. And I want to say this too, being around other chosen ones and being around other people does resonate a certain frequency within you that allows you to open up. Sometimes it's people that wake us up. Anybody in here ever been in a relationship or met somebody that changed their life? That's what's happening right now, right? So that's what's going to start happening, Chanel, where in 2025, your guides are already around you, right? I know you want to know which ones is around you, but you need to sit down and ask them yourself. Like that's something that we have to go through in a one-on-one reading or even in a reading that I have. Because Spirit is saying you have spirits around you, but you guard it, girl. Like I want you to do something. I want you to, I don't know how you feel about this, but this is what they're telling me. You need to take like a cigar, a cigarette, or something, like something with tobacco, and light it around you. I'm not a fan of that smell of cigarette either. I get it. But just take like a cigar and you have to like just clean yourself with a cigar. That's what they're telling me. That's what the spirit said. You have to clean yourself with a cigar. I am feeling like you do have a watery spirit around you. I don't want to call her a siren, but she can be seen as that. Yeah, do that thing with the tobacco, because yeah. Hold on, how do okay. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I'm on E right now. And I'm gonna have to close soon. Indian spirits around me. Okay, when I come back to this live chat, because y'all know I do read my comments and I do read my live, look at my live chats when I replay it. I know I couldn't get to every single person. Like I said, like I try to get to as many people as possible. But if I do that, we're gonna be here until like 2:00 in the morning. And that is not possible. So let me see. No more Cash App, please. No more, because Cash App is kicking the money right back to y'all. No more Cash App. It's going to send it right back. It canceled it. A lot of things is going right back. Shout out to the members too. Shout out to the Divine Royalty family. Shout out to the Conjurer Society. Once again, family, if you want to get a one-on-one reading with me, like I said, I couldn't get it to everybody. Go to my website, iamconjurequeen.com. I pinned it in the description. And you guys can talk to me there. There is a waiting list though for the readings. I'm not going to hold you. It is a waiting list. And I've been reaching out to people to do the readings. So yeah, I see my energy's getting low, right? I'm tired. All right, this is for, hold on, this thing. Oh, shout out to Straight Panther. Of course I gotta get you Straight Panther. Shout out to Straight Panther. I don't know if you missed the conversation, but we was talking about Mob Psycho and anime. I know you were anime head too. The King of Cups. Wow. Okay, King Panther. What kind of rituals you been doing, son? Because yo, you got 2 kings coming up. He got double king energy, like BDE. Okay, like King of Chalices and the King of Pentacles come up. So listen. If you've been doing your prosperity rituals, if you've been doing the rituals that I've been talking about, boo, I'm telling you, like 2025, you're going to feel like a king. Like I'm talking about you're going to be feeling emotionally fulfilled. And I like the fact that both of these cards came out for you, because when the King of Pentacles balances the King of Cups, because it's not only are you getting financial abundance and you're feeling stable, but you're also feeling emotionally fulfilled. So there, some people who they got a lot of money coming in, but they still feel empty. That's not going to be you. Spirit is like, you're going to get emotional fulfillment. The relationships around you are going to fulfill you, right? Be open to also creating. I don't know if you've been thinking about making your own comics, writing, making music, getting into, I don't know why I'm hearing martial arts. I feel like you're going to either get into some type of physical movement with your body, dancing. But I see you like doing martial arts or doing movement with your body that's going to also help to activate the chakras within you so that energy can flow in. So this is good omens for you. I love that for you, Straight Panther. I love the fact that Spirit is saying that you're about to harvest all of your hard work. Like, I feel like you've been stacking your bread, you've been working hard, you've been focused, you've been studying, and now everything that you've been working towards 2025, she says the next 5 years is going to be like your lucky years. Woo. Okay, Straight Panther. You done mess around and hit the lotto. Congratulations. Okay. Just don't forget us, okay? Don't forget the little people when you make a big Panther, okay? Straight Panther. I call him Big Panther. Look at that. You already, it's already projected into the universe. I love that for you. Yes. My brain hurts. Okay. Shauna, what's up, Spinks? And Spinks is yelling at me because he's ready to eat too. All right, I got you, Spinks. Hold on, let me just do this. Shauna wants to know why is her life so hard and what she needs to do to focus. She want to get straight to the point. I like these type of questions. She's like, girl, don't play with me. Just tell me what I got to do. Get this shit fixed. Shauna, you have a spirit about you that welcomes confrontation. And I'm not even trying to say that to be funny. It's like, remember, I don't know if you was here in the beginning of this video, but I said there's some people who have a certain energy that they attract envy, they attract jealousy, they attract conflict, because it's just the way, it's something about your energy that makes people feel intimidated by you. And it's not even like you're trying to do it on purpose. Especially this could be with other women in the workplace, right? Like, you probably, even since you was younger, since probably grade school, you probably had girls jealous of you. Could have been your looks, could have been the way you talk, the way you carry yourself. But Shauna, Spirit is saying that, oh God, she's with the shits. She's saying instead of avoiding confrontation, maybe you should lean into it. She said, and I'm hearing her say this, she's saying sometimes you have to have conflict in order to get over something, like a resolution. Conflict is not necessarily a bad thing, right? But you got to ask yourself too, when it comes to you, right? Are you in conflict with yourself? Because if you projecting one image to the world, but that's not who you really are, how you feel inside, you're always going to be in a constant battle. That's why you're always internally battling with yourself. If there's no enemy within, then no enemy without can hurt you. You have to go inside, Shauna, and you got to ask yourself, what is it about me that I'm fighting? What is it about myself that I'm not allowing to fully express itself? What am I battling within me, right? And you got to really do some digging, because it's not just going to pop up. You might need to just sit in a room, in a quiet room, and just really meditate on that and think about that, right? In the shower or in the bathtub, whenever, and just ask Spirit to give you clarity and insight as to what internal chaos is happening that is reflecting in my outside world, and what practical things can I do to fix it? Okay, because sometimes it could be traumatic things that happen to us in childhood that we probably blocked out and forgot about, but we don't want to think about it to protect ourselves. But I would say look into like hypnotherapy, Shauna. They're telling me that it's some things that you block out that you don't want to really face, and you have a fighting spirit, right? Like, you're a fighter. You don't just sit down and let people kick you. I'm not saying that, Shauna, but you gotta, Spirit is saying, finding that balance of expressing your truth and not allowing other people to project their views or what they think you need to be onto you, because all that's going to make you do is be irritated, right? So you need to focus on yourself. Put that back on you. And I used to hate when psychics or spiritualists would say that. Focus on yourself. Go within. It's like, what are you even talking about? That's not helping me. I go within all the time. I'm an introvert. Like, what are you saying? Give me some practical solutions. Well, you need to get a journal, first of all, and you need to really start channeling and writing down, what is it about you that you're irritated with, like yourself, things that you don't like about yourself. We don't like to do this, right? Nobody likes to talk about the things they don't like about themselves. We could easily look at other people and say, I don't like that about her. I don't like him. I don't like that person. But they're reflections of you. So now I'm telling you to look in the mirror and ask yourself, what is it about Shauna that she feels like she's not comfortable with, that she wants to release, that needs to be changed or transformed in some way? because that's where the gateway and the key is going to be. And things will get better for you, Shauna. But once again, Spirit says there's some internal conflict happening within you, and you have to get right with that. As to not put all your business on Front Street. You got to read between the lines, boo. If you want to talk to me, like I said, everybody hit me up privately. Go to I Am Conjure Queen, IamConjureQueen.com. I put the links there. I appreciate everybody who's tuning in. Once again, like I said, before I forget, next week, we are going to release a video on ancestor money. I'm going to teach you in this video. That's why I said turn on the subscription bell. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button and turn on all notifications so that way you don't miss it, because Tuesday next week, I'm going to be releasing a new video that's going to be talking about ancestor money, this thing back here. Okay, ancestor money. And how to burn it, how to utilize it, and how it's going to improve your life. Everybody in here wants to know how to activate their DNA, how to turn on their psychic powers. Ancestor money changed my life, and it helped me to communicate with my ancestors. Your ancestors are your first line of defense. When you work with your ancestors, your life will be immensely different. I can't even describe it to you. You have to do it to understand. It's one of those situations. It's like taking mushrooms. Like, people could tell you all that they trip and experience, but it's hard to explain it in words. You just got to take the shrooms and go on your own journey, because every journey is different, right? So same thing with working with your ancestors. They're going to communicate to you differently. And if you want a community of people who's going to help elevate you and teach you, and you can learn together with how this happens to your ancestors, how to understand your dreams, how to work with tarot, how to do psychic self-defense, how to tell when it's a trickster spirit that's trying to lie to you and it's not a real, good, beneficial spirit. All of these things, like, we have all of this in a conjurer society. So this is only for people who's truly invested in activating their DNA. A lot of people say they want to, a lot of people talk the talk, but people are not willing to invest in themselves. And we're not interested in people who don't want to invest in themselves. Because if you don't invest in yourself, why should spirit invest in you? And this goes into the world as well. People are watching you whether you realize it or not. And if people see you grinding out here and you investing in you and you doing the work, people want to get around that energy. People want to be around you. You're more magnetic and charming now because you're doing the work. You're investing in yourself. The best investment you can ever make is in you. Never feel like investing in yourself is too expensive. Never feel like that about yourself. Like, I had to change my perception of me. My mother was like, listen, you got to start investing in yourself, right? You ain't going to take that money when you leave. So my mom's like, listen, invest in yourself, boo. Pour into you. Pour into your heart. Pour into your physical appearance. Pour into your emotional, your cup. Like, pour into you. A lot of y'all pour into other people and y'all don't pour enough into yourselves. And I don't like that. I do not like that. You're so busy pouring in everybody else's cup. You don't got no energy for yourself at the end of the day. Right? That goes for jobs as well. Jobs drain you so much, you don't even have time to do the things that you love to do because your job is draining you of all your life force. That's why Spirit had to move me out of the job that I had. Like I told you, I ain't have a job since 2015. This is what I do full time. Spirit won't let me get a job. I have to focus on this. This is my path. So with that being said, family, thank you everybody for tuning in. I appreciate you. I couldn't get to every single person, but I tried to get to as many people as possible. And once again, like I said, this is donation based. So I appreciate you supporting the channel. If you want to get a private reading, then contact me. Look, I'm just messing up my hair. Contact me directly. If I said certain things, certain people in here, like I said, I told you to contact me privately because I don't want to put your business on blast. Contact me privately because I don't want to put your business on blast. You don't know who's watching this. I don't want to say no names and nothing like that. But it's important that you do. And if you want root work, spiritual work, or anything to bring in the new year with abundance, hit me up. I do root work rituals as well. Okay. But yes, follow me on Instagram. I am Conjure Queen, and make sure you subscribe. And thank you so much for tuning in, family. I am drained right now. Watch this video again because towards the beginning we did channel a lot of things in case you missed it. Very important messages for the family to tune into. But I'm ready for 2025. It's going to be a powerful year. A lot of reveal is going to happen. A lot of people's powers is going to turn on, and I'm here for it. And I want to help guide you when those things start happening, so that way you're not lost in the sauce. Once again, it has been a pleasure. Join the Conjurer Society. Welcome to the new members. I love you so much. Thank you for donating to the channel, family. I appreciate you. It keeps the channel going. And I love you. Until next time, Conjure Queen signing out. Peace.